Welcome back to the channel. Today we're heading over to Westville City Hall, where a completely unnecessary situation unfolds. A public employee decides to call the police on a man for doing nothing more than legally filming in a public building, and to make it worse, she even files a false report to escalate the situation. But here's where it flips. One of the responding officers tries to intimidate and discredit the man, only to get instantly educated and sent walking back to his patrol car in full walk of shame mode. What started as an attempt to silence someone exercising their rights turns into a masterclass in calm confidence and constitutional knowledge. Trust me, you'll want to watch this one all the way through. It's a perfect example of why staying composed and knowing the law can change everything in seconds. Before we jump in, make sure to like the video and drop a comment below. Do you think this officer actually learned his lesson, or is he the type to double down next time? Let's get into it.
Correction.
I'm good, thank you. Appreciate it. What are you doing?
I'm just on my phone.
Are you taking a picture?
No, sir.
Yeah, you are. Don't delete it though, I'm gonna get a copy of that, alright?
I don't know what you're doing, so I'm just protecting myself. You're coming into my office, you're not identifying yourself.
I don't have to identify. You work in the
are-
people's office. We don't owe you answers, lady.
Okay, sir, that's fine, but I'm gonna ask you to leave, otherwise I'm going to call 911 and have the cops come in
You
here.
can do whatever you need. I'm in a public office engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. But don't delete that though.
Hey, I am calling from 59 4th Street. I have a guy here in the building department recording me. He's not identifying himself. I don't know if he has weapons. I am not sure what's going on, but I'm really scared because I'm the only one in the office. Yes. It's this one that I'm calling you from. It's 572-6251.
Calling the police because she doesn't know if we have weapons.
My name is Isis. Perdomo, and now I have a second gentleman that just walked in with another camera also recording me, so I'm really not sure what's going on. Yes, it's two white males wearing a hat. One's wearing a Yeti hat, the other one's wearing a gray shirt with a tan hat. I'm not sure if they're gonna wait for the cops to show up or not. I'm just sitting here trying to do my job, and these gentlemen are scaring me right now.
Snowflake.
Thank you so much, I really appreciate it. Okay, bye-bye. I'll stay on the line, okay. You got it.
That's insane. I've never seen anything like that, buddy. And nothing happened beforehand. I came in, she asked me what I was doing. I told her I was working on something. And then I walked over here, she pulled out her phone and started taking pictures. I told her that I was going to request those as part of a records request. Yeah. And then she called, presumably the police, and said that I'm scaring her because I might be armed. That's what she said.
Hey, Andy.
Hi.
I'm still on the phone with the police department waiting for the cops to show up. You may be getting recorded by these gentlemen.
That's fine.
No, I am recording.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm in a public building.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Listen, so no word of a lie, and she'll concur.
I don't really need the story.
Well, I mean, stories are important because she told the cops or whoever she's on the phone with a couple of stories. Oh, they're here, yeah.
Thank you so much, I really appreciate it.
Right, you guys didn't come in with your guns out.
Yeah, based on the phone call she made.
So I'm calling because I have these two gentlemen who walked in here with all these phones recording me.
Yeah.
They refused to identify themselves when I asked them if I could help them with anything or why they were recording me.
Okay.
He started raising his voice and telling me he doesn't owe me anything, that he's a citizen and he can do whatever he wants. He still refused to tell me why he's here. I'm the only person in this office right now. I feared for my life. I don't know if he's armed. He's had this whole attitude the whole time while I'm fearing for my life, not knowing who he is or why he's here.
So unfortunately, this is City Hall. It's a public place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They have all the right in the world to do, record and do whatever they want. They don't have to have business to be here, since it is public. Okay, so
Thank you for letting me know. I
they
appreciate that.
can be here. They can be recording. It's their whole First Amendment right.
Okay.
Okay.
So I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to my
So
camera.
if they want to stand here and record, they can.
Now, I do have to close the office at 4 o'clock, so I don't want to have any altercations with them, because I do have to close it at 4 o'clock. So I still don't know like what they're doing, so I don't feel comfortable with them reporting me, even though like I know that I'm in a public place. But
We
I
are.
appreciate that if you. I know that this is kind of a waste of
So this guy in the back
time.
is obviously the
I've never had
punk.
this happen before, and again, even if
He doesn't-
come in and looked around the office and I said, hey, I'm here.
Man, listen.
What's your purpose?
I'm talking to this
I
guy.
know, just don't go me
Negative
out. Just stand
attitude,
there.
and
I'm good,
I'm
man.
sorry,
I'll
I
take
was
your
just-
address.
Again, I'm just the only one here in this office.
Yep.
He's the janitor.
He's taken her word at face value, which she's saying is very different than what happened.
So
Well-
would you like to tell me what you're doing here?
So
Yeah, I don't mind, man. I talk to everybody.
Sure.
So
we'll hang around with you.
came in to do a record request upstairs. This place is massive. So I came in this door. This was the first office I passed. So I walked in, and she asked if she could help us, or me, and I said, I don't need help, thank you very much. She asked what we're doing. Instead of being like the people that you're talking about that are looking for those reactions, I told her what I'm doing. I'm engaging in public.
We'll hang around.
Oh, this was handheld. I put it down just to fire this phone.
Obviously, you got the intent.
So, but no, yeah, I told her that I'm recording.
Yeah.
And she said, what are you recording for? And I said, I'm recording you because you work for the government. And then she pulled out her phone. I asked her not to delete the footage because I'd like to request it as part of a records request. And she said,
Well, it's her own personal phone.
yeah, but she's using it, creating a public record. So I can request it. It's protected under FOIA. But anyways, I've never got denied one. I think I got over 2 dozen. But anyways, the point is she's saying,
So if it's
she's saying that we're being
closed,
aggressive.
it's closed.
We're not being
If
aggressive.
you're in here after.
So she made a false police report, which is punishable to 2 years in the Framingham
15 minutes to do whatever you
women's
want,
prison.
And then you just gotta head out.
So she made a
The whole building closes at 5, so you can go somewhere else.
she made a false police report. Is that an issue?
Kelly 307.
I mean, I don't know who you've dealt with before.
Yep.
My tone never changes. I'm always like this. I've been doing this a long time.
Yep.
She told the 911 dispatcher that we were being aggressive. At some point, she said we tried to enter through a door, which I'm assuming is this one. She said that we might. She
That's
said
fine,
that
but
we
understand
might be
from her
armed.
perspective, she's just trying to do her job. You
So
guys
making a
bother
false making a false police report is just perspective.
her. Okay.
I
I know
haven't done
exactly what was said
anything,
on
so
the
I haven't
911
done a
call.
police
All I know is
report.
what we got called to.
Okay.
You guys were filming her and making her feel uncomfortable. That's why we're here.
She filmed me,
Okay.
but I didn't call the police because it made me feel uncomfortable because I'm in
sure you were
public.
filming her first.
So
And
what's the
you gotta
problem?
understand
What's
that
the
this
problem with
behavior is not
it?
exactly normal.
So
There's cameras all over City Hall.
But I understand exactly what
What's
you're trying to do.
what's abnormal about
She's
it?
not familiar with it.
If I was trying to, like you said when you came in, this is what they're trying to do, get a reaction. If that were the case,
Yep.
my behavior would be a lot different because I can cuss without restriction
Yep.
as long as I'm not engaging in violent, loud, or tumultuous behavior or I'm threatening somebody.
Yep.
I could be legally protected
Yep.
way worse than I am right now. Yes or no?
Yes.
And I'm not.
Right.
Have I been rude or called anyone names? Have I been basically respectful the
No,
whole
but
time?
I know what your motive is.
What is my motive then?
Exactly this.
I mean, if that was my motive, wouldn't I
Okay.
behave
You
in
have
the
a
way
YouTube
that we
channel?
already discussed?
You have a YouTube channel?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what
So
do
are
I
you
do?
doing it public
What do
record?
I?
Is
What
that-
do I?
is that the
What do
whole
I?
point being here?
Hold on one second. What do I do on my YouTube channel? Because you don't know me, but I think you're
I'm
casting
assuming
it.
it's this.
Which is what?
First Amendment audit.
Okay, but the way that you're saying it is if we're trying to elicit some sort of negative reaction.
I believe that you are.
Okay, so
That's just my opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion.
So do you think that-
yourself, because when you say to people well, like this, now she's gonna take that in her mind and give it to somebody else like that, and you know that's not the situation. So you're making
No, I know the
a worse
situation.
situation
No, you're
even
getting
worse.
upset with me
We're
because I know
I'm
what you're
not. I'm
trying
not
to do.
upset. How
So-
am I upset?
What
You-
I
was
talk
the
about
purpose
being
of coming here? Were you
You
coming to
are
get
retired.
records?
Okay.
You
Thank
are
you.
retired.
I was
You
coming
know
to
it.
get records.
You know it.
This building's enormous,
Okay.
so this is the
1
first
minute.
office I passed. So I came in here and she started being a bitch.
Why'd you become a cop?
So what kind of records are you trying? I can
Why
point you in the
you
right,
involved?
right
I need
place than you're
I
trying to
need
be.
Why do you
all
brush your teeth?
lawsuits,
Why do you brush your teeth?
all
Why do you
settled
brush your
lawsuits
Don't ask
from
questions.
lawsuits.
2017
Yeah.
through
I
2024.
know the answer to all of
For
this.
You know
what?
all the
For
you know what we're
specifically
doing.
any lawsuits the town has, the city has settled
Okay.
from that time frame.
Okay.
Like, so if someone has sued the city,
Yeah.
I'd like the amounts of those lawsuits that were settled and how many of them were.
So there, when you first walk in, there's a bulletin board, right?
Okay,
And
anybody's threatening you in any
there's
way?
stairs. If you go up those stairs, right? There is another bulletin board, and those will give you the proper areas ago. You need to be in records, right? Or you need to be
Well,
at
I
the
assume,
clerk's
I
office.
assume town clerk, city clerk.
Yeah, so the clerk, yeah, the records or clerk's office will be your best point of reference, okay? I believe that's the second floor.
See, this is easy. My
that's
voice
where
has
you
never
need to be.
changed. I don't know who you've had interactions with before. You obviously see videos on YouTube and you think that everyone's the same. I've been doing this for a decade. I'm one of the largest channels that does this. I have just as many positive videos on my channel as I do negative videos. I don't come in seeking any interaction, and I'll tell you one thing. This lady working over here, she's low-hanging fruit. If I want, I didn't even try. I just came in
I'm sure
with my
she's very good
camera.
at her job. And this is just
All
not
I
a
did
normal occurrence.
was come in to ask directions, and then that's what I got. If I
There's a
wanted to
director
try
right by
and,
the elevator.
if I wanted to try and trigger her, that would have been easy. So I don't know why you're being a
When I
prick.
asked you why you were here and you refused to
Just
tell me
don't-
why.
I don't owe you answers to your questions.
Don't interrupt.
Okay?
Okay? Just do your job, do what you need to do for the night, close up, don't
You
interrupt.
wasted resources. You called armed men over people committing no crime that weren't even being aggressive with you. Like,
So
we could
if-
get all crazy if we wanted to, and we don't.
Do you want to head up to the clerk's office so you can get your paperwork?
Now I'm gonna walk around. I don't know
I mean,
what
you
your
can-
problem
you can
is,
walk around.
bro.
I don't have a
He
problem.
give you his name and badge number?
Sure did.
This office closes at what time?
4
4
o'clock.
All right, let's hang out until 4. This is how we want to do things. Let's do things this way. I appreciate you being professional. I have no problem with you. I have no problem with police. I don't even dislike cops. Okay, I think there's bad in every profession. For example, there's people that work in this office. She's a prime example.
I'm sure
But I'm
she's
not
a
going to have
wonderful
someone.
person.
You sure I'm a wonderful person?
Sure.
Okay, then why come in with all the hostility?
I don't have
Like
any
you were
hostility.
pretty certain we're just
No,
here
I
to
was
try and get a
explaining
reaction.
to her what you're doing.
But the way you explained it was as if this was our goal. Like I want to come in, put my life in danger, and have some woman tell police. She told police that I was being aggressive, trying to come through a door, and that I might be armed.
Okay, well.
How are you going to respond accordingly? Which isn't your fault, but if you get a call where there's some sort of dangerous activity,
Yep.
you're going to respond to that call differently than you would if someone's walked out of their house and they need assistance, right?
Correct.
Because you need to be ready to evaluate the situation
So we didn't
and
get
act
any
accordingly.
information about you guys possibly being armed. We just,
Well, that's what she said.
you were bothering her and filming her. And
Yeah,
she felt uncomfortable.
she made a false police report, which I'm not even going to pursue because she's going to lose her job anyways. Guys, I'm at the Westfield City Hall in Westfield, Massachusetts.
Are you guys from around here?
I'm from my house. These are the Officer Adam and what's your name?
Kelly.
Kelly. Officer Kelly of the Westfield Police Department. Both looks like patrolmen. Here in this office, she made a false
I'm
911
having a
call.
conversation with you. I don't
And
understand.
then John
why I'm a
Wayne
tyrant.
came in and basically was alleging that this is why we're here.
No, I was
This is why we
explaining
do
to her.
what we do.
I'm calling a spade a spade. I explained to her what's happening here. Yep.
Well, a spade is like he came in. Super professional. He explained to her that what we were doing was legal,
Yeah, I
and
would've
as
had-
long as she
I would
did,
have had a private conversation with her, but I'm talking to her
listen,
over a desk.
I let
and you
like
guys
this
took
is
her
like a
into-
game of tag.
Yep.
You're it, then I'm it, right? And I'm not interrupting you when you talk.
Yeah,
So
you-
do me
you
the
kinda
fucking.
are.
I'm not.
You've been talking.
So do me the fucking courtesy of not interrupting me when I'm speaking to you. Okay?
I was explaining to her what was happening. I
Okay.
never said that. I never
This
said
guy
that.
was
You have
professional.
an interesting hobby. I didn't
He
say you're bad
he
guys.
de-escalated the situation, right? He explained to her what was happening. Problem
I
solved.
don't feel like I'm messing with
No issues. When you're telling her that a reaction is what we're looking for, that's an escalation. You're also putting her in her mind and other people's that that's what people that do this for the right reasons are here for. I've been doing this for a decade. How long you been a cop?
6 years.
Okay, so I've been doing this longer than you've been doing that. I don't tell you how to police. You don't come in here and tell me how to public. Do you understand the words that come out of my mouth?
All right, buddy.
Why is he not being spoken to the way you are?
I don't.
Because you want to be a you played a stupid
I don't think
game
I was being
and you
an
won a stupid prize.
Okay.
All right, you don't like the
You
game,
really
don't
shouldn't
ask
be
for the
right now.
prize.
Okay. 6
Thank you, Officer Adam, for your professionalism. All you have to do is be nice, bro.
I have been very nice to you.
You've been a is what you've been.
Thanks.
Tell me, we got 7 minutes, guys.
We'll do.
I'm gonna move out of the office. It's about to be 4 o'clock.
Very good.
Excuse me, I'm heading out of this office. So last year, only 66 police officers were killed by citizens.
Okay.
Over 1,500 citizens were killed by police. So do you think we should fear more you, or do you think you should fear us? Because you guys seem to be worried about officer safety. I'm just one of those guys. If you put your hands on me, you touch me, I touch back. Like, we can get that. That's how I am in just life. But statistically, people are more likely to be hurt by police than police are to be hurt by people.
Okay.
I'm just trying to give you some statistics here.
Well, thank
Have you heard those statistics?
Because in the state of Massachusetts, they take
Not those
the
exact
Second
numbers.
Amendment away from you.
Yeah, those numbers are pretty on
Shut this door for
spot.
you.
You want us to shut this?
Yep.
I'll stay over there and lock it.
Yeah, that moron would like you to shut the door.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Not a problem.
Alright, you guys are free to roam the building, alright?
Yeah, I mean,
Have fun.
you guys, you don't want to stick around because some snowflake might want to call you back so you can
If
come
they
in
call us
here
back, they call us
and,
back.
and stay the same that you're leaving.
Just make sure, remember,
Thanks.
the building actually
Closes
closes
at
at 5 o'clock.
I appreciate your
Okay.
professionalism. I'll make
Please.
sure when I file his complaint that I file a commendation for you. You get your out of here. Get the stuff.
Make sure you guys are out of here at 5 o'clock, alright?
Find a better
Thank
hobby.
you, officer.
Find a
Hey,
better
hey,
hobby.
hey, bro. Find a better hobby than beating your wife. Of handcuffed people. Why don't you beat it? Get out of here. Look at this in front of me, guys. This guy's a huge. Find a better hobby.
Thanks, buddy. God bless.
Yeah, see you later, miss. What do you do for a hobby? Aside from huh, sweetheart?
Okay.
Adam, you have a good day, man. Thank you for your professionalism. I got 2 phones. Yo, change your tampon when you get back to the station. You hear me?
You got
Up out of here, ho.
This moment perfectly exposes why the gap between law enforcement and the public keeps getting wider. Too many officers react with hostility the moment someone confidently cites their rights. Instead of respecting informed citizens, they treat it as a challenge, and that's exactly where trust collapses. That's why knowing your rights isn't just helpful, it's absolutely necessary. The more educated people are, the harder it becomes for authority to overstep, intimidate, or rewrite the narrative. Awareness is the strongest shield against abuse of power. If you stand for accountability and transparency, do your part. Hit subscribe, drop a like, and share your thoughts in the comments to push this message further. And above all, always record. A camera doesn't just capture what happened, it protects the truth.